You're watching the TGM production. Hello Europe and Australia. Welcome to the Eurovision welcome to Eurovision World. Woo! Today, we're talking about the Eurovision Brand, where it's branded shows in the Eurovision world. There's only one exception. The American Song Contest is not described as Eurovision, but it is produced by Eurovision, the EBU. Now, I saw a post on the interweb, and someone had wrote in brackets, discontinued or active, to say that, is it no longer running, or is it running? So that's what we're going to do. Start off with the Eurovision Song Contest. It's running, and I'm going to do a whole film about why some of my favourite songs, but in disguise I'm looking at it from the UK, because I thought Look Mum No Computer was very good. And I can tell why there's some faults. But let's talk about it. So we've got the Eurovision Song Contest, active, alive, and it's been this year. In November, we've got Eurovision. November, we've got Junior Eurovision. Then, also in November, I might have got Junior Eurovision's start month wrong, but I always thought that Junior Eurovision was in the month of November. And we've got the upcoming, are you ready for this? The upcoming Eurovision Asia in November. Right, there we go. So, they're the ones that are officially Eurovision titles. Now let's talk about the ones that you may not have heard of. So we've got Eurovision Dance Contest, which is no longer running. Graham Norton hosted one version in the UK. It didn't last that long. Eurovision Young Dancer got cancelled not that long ago, but was basically the dancing contest, but for young people. We've got Eurovision Choir that's been discontinued. I made a whole film about Eurovision Choir, and there was a cracking song. I think it's Slovenia, or it might be Slovakia. I'm not too sure. It was country beginning with S, but they did a cracking one. Then we've got Eurovision Young Musicians. Now, as of today, the 16th of June at 9:53 a.m, I'm still watching 2026's Eurovision Young Musician, which is where young musicians from all around Europe compete. So we've got, let's say, I think it was Belgium had a 18-year-old playing the marimba, which is like a xylophone and a glockenspiel, but very, 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 very big. Then we had a 21-year-old playing the violin, okay, from Serbia. So we've got some really, it's less Eurovision, more sort of like a sophisticated event. It's in the Eurovision guise because I think it works really well as a Eurovision event, but it's just a lot more formal than Eurovision Song Contest, Junior Eurovision, and Eurovision Dance, and Eurovision Young Dancer, and Eurovision Choir. I mean, it's got some resemblances to Eurovision Choir. Choir of the Year, I think it was called at one point, but I think it's got some sort of connection to this. So it's got some sort of like similarities. The green room for Eurovision Young Musician is just hilarious. Now let's head to the green room, and it's just two people sat on looks like very uncomfortable stools. This year it was hosted in Armenia, and if you know anything about Eurovision and you know about Armenia, you know that Junior Eurovision gets absolutely won every year by Armenia, either Armenia or France, and they have an argument going. And then France go, I don't want to host it, and then they have to send it to like Spain or somewhere else, because none of them want to host it anymore, because they've been hosted every other year, Armenia and France. But doing this research, I found this one show I've never heard of, and we're going to look it up today, right here, right now, because I thought, yeah, let's look it up. This is called Eurovision Magic Circus Show. So, and it's no longer running, as we can all probably gather, this is the premise according to Wikipedia, but we'll delve further in a minute. The Eurovision Magic Circus Show was a holiday variety entertainment programme organised by European Broadcaster Union, EBU, and Swiss broadcaster RTS, which ran for 3 annual editions from 2010 to 2012. It featured children between 7 to 14 performing various circuses. I don't know if that means it's different circus acts that you get in a traditional modern day circus, or if that means it's just that circus and that, like a Slovenian circus, a Swedish circus, a Switzerland circus. But let's read on more. This is from Eurovix, which is a Eurovision news-based website. So, what was the Eurovision Magic Circus Show? The Eurovision Magic Circus Show was held between 2010 and 2012, featuring children aged between 6 and 15 years old. The competition was hosted by Swiss broadcaster RTS and took place in a circus tent of Circus PAJZZO in let's see if my phone can tell me how. Actually, let's see if my phone can speak. No, let's see if my phone can speak the name of the place. Let's see. Let me turn the volume up, full volume.
Shine boundaries.
Okay, that probably wasn't the best rendition of that word. Chine boundaries. I highly doubt it's pronounced like that. I do apologise to the whatever on my phone. The show was first presented at the Eurovision TV conference in May 2009 by RTS and Damien Otte, O-T-T-E. Promoted of the event began in spring 2010, with the contest formally launched in October 2010 as it launched. The EBU explained the show as an entertainment programme to be broadcast during the holiday season at the end of each year. It is a rich mix of diverse circus acts involving children with special circus talents from a variety of various European countries, if I can speak. Each participating TV channel holds a castings season for children for the circus schools, resulting in the selection of 3 acts per country. With the help of their teacher or coach, these acts then prepare for their performance individually or together. The ultimate goal is to take part in a circus show recorded in Geneva under the real big top of the Christmas circus. The gala will consist of at least 18 acts, and the show will be accompanied by the Magic Circus Orchestra. 2010 edition. 6 broadcasters participated in the first edition of the show, which was filmed in November the 27th, 2010. The 6 broadcasters were Belgium, VRT, France 3, the Netherlands, TROS, Portugal, RTP, Russia, RTR, and Switzerland, RTS. There's a lot of T's involved. 3 countries, Netherlands, Portugal, Russia, and Switzerland, have a T in the middle of their name. And the Netherlands has a T at the beginning, and Belgium has a T at the end, and France, sadly, has no T's. 17 different acts featured more than 60 children participated in the show. The running order was as follows: Russia number 1, Netherlands number 2, France number 3, Switzerland number 4, Portugal number 5, Switzerland number 6, Russia at number 7, I don't know what that is, Belgium at number 8, Russia again at number 9, Switzerland at number 10, France at number 11, France at number 12, Netherlands number 13, Portugal at number 14, Netherlands at number 15, Belgium at number 16, and 17, Russia again. The show was also broadcast by Belarus, BTRC, and Canada, TV5, Italy, RAI, Slovenia's RTVSLO, and Ukraine's NTU. Oh, I can watch the event. No, I'm not watching the event because it's a Christmassy thing. No. Watching near Christmas time. The 2011 edition. Again, this was Portugal, Belgium, France, Netherlands, Portugal, Russia, Switzerland. This time Ukraine, because Ukraine were not featured in the first edition. 2012 edition, here we go, we're ramping up now. Armenia, Belgium, Belarus, France, Ireland, Netherlands, Portugal, Russia, Switzerland. I didn't know RTE, which is the Irish broadcaster, had anything to do with this. I am jealous, because I do quite like the idea of this. When I did the research, I thought, this just sounds immaculate. Now, and that is the first clip. It's the second show that's available on this one. The website links to that's available on the official Eurovision website, Eurovision YouTube channel, or the European Broadcasting Union YouTube channel, at least. Now, they have updated their title sequence, but I'm not, so, yes. So, overall, I think that the idea of the show is really fascinating. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I don't know why it stopped. That bit has never come to light in my research, but I really do think that the show really worked incredibly well, it seems. I think out of all the versions, that is the most fascinating is Eurovision Magic Circus Show, because it's not singing. It's not. With dancing, you've got Shuttle Dancing and Dancing with the Stars internationally. So I sort of understand how you can make a dancing show interesting. You're singing in all its forms, classical music. I don't know why there's not a Eurovision musician. I don't know why there's only a junior contest. But I think that the idea of these things are incredible. And I'm glad that the EBU are expanding their license of the word Eurovision. I did hear rumours of a Eurovision calendar at one point, but then the rumours was again for Canada to join Eurovision. There was, as I've mentioned before, rumours of a New Zealand joining, and obviously the two Hearts, Laurie Daniels and, I can't think of his name, the comedians that have been on Taskmaster and all sorts, have that sort of cover version and thing. The Wiggles have made a version. I think the Wiggles would be good at Eurovision if we're really going down that route. But overall, I think that expanding a brand that is Eurovision is really helpful, because yes, Eurovision, let's go with I'm up in space, or what's the other one, Emma, fallen angel, Simon, I'm not able, so I just want you to know. And pop music, that is what that is. Then having your classical, that's a harp. That's my impression of a harp. Then you have choirs. La, we're a choir. And I think it works really well because it expands that sort of universe that is Eurovision. So, thanks for watching. Bye.